Makes you feel nice, but it makes me forget about things that I don't want to be thinking about, like being homeless, having no family, no friends, no money, no help, no nothing.
Dealers claim that bonsai is quite similar to cannabis, more commonly known as marijuana, and that is completely herbal. This, however, cannot be further from the truth, since bonsai is a highly chemical drug that is sometimes used to treat several neurological disorders, since it is known in Turkey with a different name.
I came to Cyprus and I asked for marijuana and they gave me bonsai and I tried it. I never liked it at first. Then because of I couldn't get the marijuana, I went back to using bonsai and I got addicted to it. And every day I wanted it more and more and more because I couldn't sleep, I couldn't think, I couldn't eat, you know. And funny enough, it became part of me.
I am Vartan Asnayan and I got swag.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Hollywood, California, Yerevan.
And why'd you lead cops on this chase?
Because I got swag, I wanted to make it look good.
Are you on drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
Do you take drugs or alcohol?
What is drugs?
You need to try something to just deal with it. The first time I started smoking was when I came to the island and I had a friend, and because I used to smoke marijuana back home, so and I know how to roll, so I chose to roll a joint for myself, you know, and after that I just felt something else. It was it's not a good thing, but I felt good and I wanted to smoke it every day.
Sometimes they make it strong. With only 2 puffs you can have an overdose. But sometimes they make it less strong. We don't know how to make it. Some say it's acetone, heroin, insecticide, and some say it's rat poison, and some say it's all of these ingredients.
With bonsai, they put too many things, because the way I know it is like they have marijuana and then they put heroin in it, and that's what makes us look for it. Because sometimes if you don't smoke, it's like epic, you know, we really want it, and that is caused by heroin.
Do you know bonsai?
Exactly, I don't know.
You don't know, you don't hear about it.
I heard something about it, but what relation?
It's not like normal weed. It is a chemical. Yes, and it makes you see everything 3D in front of you. 3 2 puffs makes you go to Jupiter and Pluto.
I don't know much how to make bonsai, but I tried looking for how they made it on the internet, and I found out that it was a drug which they use for suppressing animals, and I couldn't get much information for how to make bonsai.
I think that he on a serious narcotic. Is he alright? Well, I think he on some drugs, narcotics. This your boy Amos, aka Chicago for StreetwiseLA.com. I think something serious wrong with him. Miss. His eyes, hey, somebody call an ambulance. His eyes is like they're getting blood in them. That's what that is? Spice make you like that? So I was informed that this is the effect of spice okay?
He's spiced up.
You okay? You alright now? You okay? Can I get it? Hey, can I get an interview about that? About the car? Can I talk to you?
I started knowing a lot of people the more I smoked. I knew a lot of smokers because I'm around smokers. If you don't smoke, I can be your friend. So my friends started dealing. I started knowing more dealers. I don't know where they get it from, maybe from the other side of the country, the south side, or they get it from the villages in Eskele. But I know it comes in a big bag, and they put it in the pockets, and they sell it. They got like a lot of boys in schools, like 20 boys selling this, making like 5,000, 10,000 tele every 2 days. I started selling to a little bit just to get my money back. And sometimes I smoke a lot. I'm trying to quit what I can quit. My friends, which are dealers, are always selling to people. Green in Magosa, Left Kosha, Left K. They're always busy going up and down and selling this. So I knew a lot of dealers. Some are in jail, some are deported, some are stopped, some are still continuing till today. There are still a lot of people becoming dealers every day.
The supplier buys the bonsai from the producer, and then they give it to the dealers. They say, the bigger the quantity, the cheaper it gets. The dealers divide the bonsai to small pieces, also known as packs or 50s.
I wanted to tell you something which I really forgot about the dealers. Especially, there are different types of dealers. There's and people who are black, and then there are the white boys, where the black dealers, they do what they have to do, but the white dealers, they feel like we trying to obsess them or something like that, so they were trying to obsess us. So when it comes to drugs, so many things happen, and people die, and people get injured, some do stupid stuffs,
Do you know bonsai?
Bonsai is no good.
Yeah.
Big problem. The Cyprus bonsai 6 months and 6 years in inside.
Inside.
Very apisane. Very problem in the head bonsai. Thank you.
Thank you.
I buy a pack of bonsai for 200. Then I divided it into 10 places, which is 50. So I sell half of it and get my money back, the 200 tele, and I smoke the rest. So I just keep on doing this just to help my addiction and to get my money back. I go to the dealer. Sometimes they give me discounts because I buy every time, or if I buy more than one packet, they don't sell it for 200, they sell it for 150. So I get discounts from different dealers depending on where I'm buying. Sometimes I go to Magosa, it's more cheaper in Magosa, and Lefkocha is more expensive, so I have to travel down to another place to get it more lesser.
One Jordanian guy, he was 27 years old. He cut his mother's face with a knife. Then he removed her eyes by his own hands. When the police catched him, he was shouting, "My mother, my..." He became paranoid and psycho. When the police catched him, he said, "She was not my mother. She was against me."
The people who use bonsai are like my friends and other dealers which I've come to know. Some girls get addicted to bonsai, and if they can't find it, they can do anything to get it. They go, look for the guys who are selling this bonsai, and they offer them sex just to smoke and get high. Some other guys, they can't handle the high or the effect of bonsai. They smoke, get addicted, they don't go to school anymore. They stay at home for a year smoking, and some of them, they go insane, they go mad, and the family hears about this, and they take them back to the country. Some of them now, they just go on stealing people's things just to afford bonsai. Some of them, they sell their things, their phones, their laptop. They use their money for school fees just to smoke this.
Drugs became the new enemy of humanity. According to a UN report in 2012, the drugs kills 200,000 people each year.
Yeah, in 2011, it was very worst over here. Like, the drugs were so hard. We didn't know where it was coming from. Every day different shit. Every day different dealers coming with different types of bonsai. Today, they gave it so many different names, we don't know what we were smoking. I guess they hear stories about someone died in Left Crochet because he couldn't handle the drug. They don't know how to even handle the drug when they're high. In 2014, my friend Gary Chica, he ran mad because of bonsai. New stuff came into town, and no one ever tried it, and he tried it and he lost his mind. He became crazy, walking on the street and counting all the cars that were passing, and his mom heard about it and they took him back to Nigeria.
James. James, you alright, buddy? James, you alright, man? You alright, buddy? You alright? You're alright, James. James, you're fine, buddy. You're fine. You're alright. Come on, you with us. You with us, brother. Come on back. Come on back. Calm down. Calm down, James. James, calm down. You with us, brother. You with us, brother. Calm down. Come back. In the name of Jesus Christ, calm down. In the name of Jesus Christ, calm down. In the name of Jesus Christ, calm down. Hey! Jesus Christ, leave him alone.
Hey! Yeah, I remember.
I would always ask protection from God, about my friends, myself. Because what we go through every day is something very different. And I'm not proud about it. But that's life. Yeah. In this life where you get the first highness, it's like something just blew your mind away. And it's something, it's drugs. And you'll never leave it. Yeah.
People use drugs for all different reasons. People use drugs to forget about things. People use drugs to get a buzz, to get a high. People use drugs because they've had things happen to them when they was a child. People use drugs because they've been brought up and they don't know any different.